Well, I was having a look about something to say, and George Soros popped up, as he does, when you least want him, because let's be honest, nobody ever wants him. And it says here on the Mail Online, leaked dossier reveals details of a £6 million campaign backed by foreign billionaire George Soros to keep Britain in the EU. When will people ever get the hint? The people of Britain voted to leave. So, wank stains like this, oh, there'll be a second referendum, and oh, we'll have a referendum on this, and oh, we need another this, and we need another that, and we'll keep voting until the people decide to stay. In the meantime, we'll do Project Fear some more, because it didn't work the first time. Regardless of the amount of Project Fear they chucked in before the referendum, we all still voted to leave. Imagine that. The British people weren't scared, and they said, fuck it, we're leaving anyway. So, what do? We put a Remainer in charge of the organisation for us to leave. That's just like the most ridiculous thing. What we could do with right now is everyone that's in there, bar the MOG, to fuck off and leave the MOG to get on and do it. That would be brilliant. We'd have ourselves an excellent little deal leaving, and the European Union could go and get fucked, because that's how I feel about it. It's a corrupt entity that needs to die. Much like George Soros, funnily enough. That's one bloke that could do with a good case of death all over him. Natural causes, obviously. I wouldn't want anybody to be involved in his downfall. I'd still not go over his sleep deprivation. Now, George Soros is such a git that his own country of birth have booted his Soros Foundation out because it's full of corruption and it does pretty shitty things. This is a man that managed to fuck up one of the banks in the UK and cause a crash and made shitloads of money on it. Obviously, the British taxpayer suffered because we had to prop up the bank, and interest rates and all that were affected, and just generally, he smiled. When he was interviewed, he says, this is what I do. I mean, this is a bloke, right, that's such a shitbag that back in the day, Nelson Mandela went up to him and said, what do I do to stop people like you fucking up my economy? And he says, you keep us out. I'll bear that in mind. This is a person that openly dealt with the Nazis in outing other